Now completely 100% sold out, but we are scooting on to another one of my favorite picks. I had to put this on as soon as I saw it. This is turquoise at its finest. This is our turquoise pendant with the leather necklace, special. Now here's where we really want to stress the amazing event prices that we're doing for this visit only. This necklace appraised at $316. We're offering it today, not at $199. We took $50 off at $149.90. It's very, very limited, 5 or 6 flex payments. We have the matching gorgeous drop earrings that were originally $119.90. They're $89.90 for the first time, also with 5 flex pays at $17.98 to get these home. And it's Kingman, which we want to talk about and introduce many of our first-time shoppers who have never heard of the Kingman mine before. This is a really unique special cut. It has that gallery boutique feel to the design to it too, Jay.
And, you know, this just kind of shows, I think, the art of what we do. And this has so many, the necklace has so many things going on for it. Number one, you've got, we've combined leather and leather, silver, and turquoise, okay? Right. But the reason we did this, okay, so you get this big look, and this is detachable, so everybody knows. It's also adjustable. So, you've got this even as a base place, just for the necklace, and this is all, again, this is all hand done also. You have this incredible handcrafted sterling silver pendant, again, all created from sheet silver material. The difference in working with sheet silver material and how most other jewelry companies work right now, they cast. You don't need silversmiths to cast, okay? This, you have to have silversmiths to be able to do what we do. And really, the showpiece and the centerpiece, I guess the star of the show, would be this beautiful Kingman turquoise. And this is what they call, it's a very unique material that comes out of the mine. It's called Kingman gold. Now, that is because you've got the beautiful blues and teals. Look at that. And that beautiful gold matrix running through it. They call it, the trade name on it is Kingman Gold. I will tell you this right now, okay? The Kingman mine is the last commercially active turquoise mine in the United States that I'm familiar with. We do have other small deposits that we buy from. They're not what I consider commercially active. Commercially active means they mine it, they mine it year round. I mean, they're up there, they're mining every single day except maybe, the weekends. They don't mine, but at least 5 days a week. Here's what's happened with the Kingman mine, though. American turquoise, because it is kind of the last bastion. When I first started in business, I bought from over 27 different turquoise mines in the United States. And it's really weird. The reason I'm doing this thing, one of these days, eventually, I'm gonna actually write a kind of a book, or we're going to do a CD, or please, we're working on something I'll tell you later, because a lot of people have been requesting this. But I'm trying to get all my different specimens and samples together. And it's really amazing over the course of 40+ years I've been doing this, all the different turquoises. And you look at them and you think, oh my gosh, they're so limited now. And really, the Kingman, like I said, it's the last commercially active mine that I'm aware of. And I'm pretty aware of what's going on in the turquoise market, I think, anyway. Oh, I know. If you know something different, I'm always open.
So, he is, trust me, the leader in the industry.
No, but give me a call. I mean, if you got something to share, I'd be more than happy to. Yes. I'd be more than happy. But I like this Kingman gold. But here's what's happened with the Kingman mine. We're using rough. This rough was purchased well over 4 years ago, and the prices on most of the Kingman rough now, in that period of time, have gone up minimum 3 times. Some things I would venture to guess almost 10 times. It's just the way the turquoise market is. It's this worldwide need that needs to be filled for American turquoise. Sure. And be it what it is, that's what it is.
And it's top dollar now, right?
You have people buying it as a commodity. Right. You have people investing in turquoise. Just the buying the rough, they're not buying it to put into jewelry right now. One of these days, I guess, eventually they'll have to, which will be interesting. But
I have just just real quickly, I have fewer than 80 of the necklaces now available. Every last one of those are going to sell out. That is a $50 savings. 5 flex pays available on both. And if you get the necklace, please think about getting those earrings if you're able to do so with the extra flex that's going on for our Customer Appreciation Month. Now, I know another much anticipated